Hello, it's Avocado here. It's been a while since I've done a Warrior Cats video, but here you go. And also voice reveal. What? Voice reveal? Pardon if there's background noise because I don't know. But today we're going to be learning how to make a good morph in Warrior Cats. So here we have the ears. There is the so this is the morph, and then there is also the curled ears and the folded ears, which you can use, but I like to tend to use the normal ears. Those are the ones that I love. But you know, if you're making a more detailed voice, you can go to this website that I like to use. It's called basepaws.com, and here is the Abyssinian cat, but, well, actually, let me show you, like, how to get there. So you can go to Basepaws itself, and you can, this is not sponsored, by the way, not sponsored. I'm just giving a tip. But you can go here, and it gives you a bunch of stuff, but you can also search up cat breeds and go to their browsing cat breeds so you can see what they look like. Now, it only shows you a few, so let's go on Abyssinian, I can't say it, and it shows you the description, it has the picture, and then it has the health issues, which you know, you have the overview, the origin, the traits, the health, everything, the characteristics, and even references which you can use. You can also search it up. You can search up Abyssinian cat whenever you want. Let's go back and let's get started with the actual morph. And we're back. Okay, so let's start with the eyes. Well, second start because, you know, yeah. But we're going to start with the eyes. Now, I love to use grumpy eyes, you know, yeah, grumpy eyes. Downward lashes are must for female characters because they're female characters. They need lashes, my opinion, but I love them so much. I'll use them for male characters too because you know what? Why not? Now, let's put, there's lashes and such, but I like using grumpy eyes and under eyelashes. Very good combo, very good. I'm going to use Warrior because some people don't have large Warrior, so there you go. So, like, you have that, and then you also have the heavy eyes, which are very interesting, in my opinion. I don't really like using them. Grumpy eyes and down lashes for now. Let's also do non-game pass things. We're going to do non-game pass things, so no ear accessories for now and no body accessories. Let's start with the fur. So for this short hair morph, we're not going to use any references for real cats, just short hair morphs. We're going to use some neck fur. Oh, not that, not that. But we're going to just use some head fur. Sorry, not neck fur. And that is what's going to be. Only that, and yeah. And for tail, we're going to do normal because it's a short hair. It doesn't have that. No legs. Okay, so here is torso. So for the torso, if you don't have any of the game passes, I recommend spangles and stripes sometimes. But if you do, rosettes are my favorite out of all of them. But if you do have Robux, let me see if you do have Robux, get the extra body marks. They are one of the best things you can get, my opinion. Well, let's use rosettes for now. For my non-game pass people, spangles will work. Let's go to fur. Actually, I think I'm gonna add some neck fur, throat fur, because it's better and looks prettier. Now let's. Actually, no neck, not for now, because we don't have anything. Now, let's move on to the coloring. Okay, so do not use simple. In my opinion, don't use simple. Advanced, I just never learned. Advanced, there's so many things. It's just a little too complicated for me. So, like, look at all the things. So, like, just, in my opinion, I don't use it. It's just too much hassle. So paintbrush is my go-to usage system. So here we have the morph, and here we have the primary colors. We're going to use the bluish black colors. Oh, Wait, oh, I forgot to do the head. Sorry, I forgot to do the head. The new Pride things are really pretty and I love them, but we're not going to focus on those right now because those are technically accessories. But look at that. I'm sorry, the flag is so cute. Oh, I love the flag. But anyway, we're going to use the face mask, ice spot, and the face stripes are pretty, but don't use the ice spot all the time because it's kind of repetitive. But these three things are good. Also, charcoal face stripes are cute, and forehead diamond. We need forehead diamond, but not for now because it's kind of hard to see. You also have the half mask, but it does take away some things, so face mask is always better. We also have the muzzle pad and muzzle spot. We have the nostrils, which I love to use. Specifically, it's pretty, especially when you change the skin color. Now we have the fangs. I don't know, actually, no fangs, but yeah, there you go. So there's the paintbrush. I like using the darkest color. To use it for, and remember, and then you just do it in a fade. And remember, you can always change your morph. I understand it takes a while to get the right morph. And look at this close-up, guys, but we're just gonna color everything. We're gonna change the colors. Actually, I don't really like that. Let's put it a little higher, brighter. Yeah, that's better. That's a better color. Now, always don't forget the chin. The chin is one of the most important parts. Also, don't forget the eyes, especially if you're not using grumpy eyes. When you blink, you just have white, so it's kind of looks weird against everything. We're gonna do the little, I don't know what they call those, actually. I don't know what they call those, but just don't forget to do the eyes. Just switch to grumpy eyes, do the coloring, and you can switch back. Now, I actually don't really like the charcoal. I'm gonna try a lighter color. No, that doesn't really work out with the theme. Charcoal is underrated. I love charcoal, but I don't think for this morph it's good. So I'm actually going to go ahead and change the color. Or not the color, the stripes. I think face stripes would look better on this morph than the charcoal face stripes. Yeah, I think that looks better. Let's change the color a little bit, actually. I don't think... wonderful close-up. I actually don't think... Yeah, I think... Yeah, that's that's wonderful. I love that light color. Now, don't forget the little head furs, and don't forget the ears. Apparently, you can color the inside of the ears, which is very surprising to me. And there you go. It looks kind of funny now because we've just done the face, and we're not even finished with the rest of the body. So let's actually do the rosettes. And here you can see that I am like making both of them the same color. And I usually do this instead of spangles to give it a little more of a wider look. More of a rich, full look. It sounds like a makeup brand. I'm actually going to make this a little lighter so that it's better to use. And I'm going to go ahead and color everything, even though it's like what, but everything I'm going to color, even the neck and the back and the bottoms, the paws, everything like that. It looks very strange right now because I'm not finished yet, but there you go, there are your colors. And I would actually, let's go ahead and do the base colors. Don't use simple for this because it does change your head too, and you do not want that. Let's go ahead and, I forgot about that. Make sure you always double check your morph before doing it. Actually, I don't really think I'm going to keep on the rosettes because what happens is that you accidentally try... So you go to your torso and you accidentally try to color your rosettes, and you don't want that. It's just more hassle. So first you're just going to take them off and you're just going to color everything, whatever you want, drag it, You're going to color the feet, all the feet. Make sure you don't forget anything. Just the feet, and then, oh, I forgot a few. There you go, yeah. And then that's all. We're going to color the belly, which is very interesting to me. We're going to color a little bit lighter because we want a little bit of that lighter look. Also, don't forget the little fingers. Don't forget those, because I sometimes forget them. Now let's put back on the rosettes. Look at that cute, simple morph. Now let's go to the eye colors. I would recommend getting heterochromia because it does look pretty. Here's the blue. I don't think that goes with it. You can have purple and blue. Heterochromia also gives you different colors, which I would recommend. Now, if you don't have heterochromia plus the extra colors, I would recommend getting the blue. Just the blue, maybe even the green. Who knows? But I actually think, yeah, like the blue. But I actually think that maybe we could use orange because it looks better. It's like a contrasting jack-o'-lantern type thing, which is very interesting to me. Now let's move on to the skin colors, which I love changing the nose because you don't want a bright nose while everything else is cool. Now you can also change the muzzle pads. I like making one a little bit lighter. It's like a little Easter egg on your morph. Isn't that wonderful? Don't forget the whiskers, because sometimes it looks bad if you don't color the whiskers. And we don't actually not going to add any scars, so you're fine. But if you do, make sure that that's that. Now here is the morph. Isn't it wonderful? Now we are actually going to add accessories. Now here we go. Let's start with the ear accessories because there are ears. We need to see that. Now I am gonna do the non-game pass first because I know some people don't have enough money. Okay, so now the blueberry laurel. Now the thing is, most of the time you cannot color the leaves, so they look bad. Same thing with the curly berry headpiece, and yeah, most other things, and the impatience. Now we have the dual leaf, which is interesting to me. I don't really like it, but not the impatience, but the dual leaf is very interesting. The painted ear leaves are wonderful. Feathers or petals, excuse me, pointy leaves are fine. Now any of the flowers you might have to cover. The snowdrop earpiece is wonderful. I love it. Spiky flower, same thing, you have to color it. Now here, the rest are game passes and some are events, which I actually don't have, which is very strange. But I would recommend the dual leaf for non-game pass users and the cicada wings because they are very pretty. But if you have joined the game, you can use the event things. So body accessories you don't get. Tail, you also don't get any accessories unless game pass. Now legs, same thing, which is quite strange to me. You don't really get anything. The rest are game passes and events. The only thing you get is the soles and then the left and right cuffs, which is interesting, but you can always just color the cuffs like this. You can, if you are part of the Pride family, you can color them the Prides. But if you're not, you can just make them look pretty, like pretty patterns. But sometimes clan cats don't have that, so there you go. Now, you don't need leg accessories, but I would recommend that you do get them, like depends. But yeah, now let's move on to the game pass things. Well, not the game pass things, but the like event things. You can put the snowblind forest head branches, which I love. That's all that I would recommend. Now you can also put the body accessories, which you get the luxurious body piece, but I don't think it looks that good because you can't color anything and it looks, well, you can, but it's hard. Now let's go to the legs. You have the pumpkin branch, but I don't really like that on that morph. So I'm going to use the forest branches from Snowblind, which are the best in my opinion. Now let's move on to neck. I don't really put anything, but if you want, you can put the forest branch necklace. I don't recommend it, so there you go. But I love the sanguine amulet. It's adorable, and it's so majestic and pretty. I love it so much. But sometimes you just don't want to put it on. Now, let's actually take off all of our accessories, and let's move on to the game pass things. So there are a lot of game paths. You can also put on outfits, of course, and I like putting on the holiday set cloak, especially with these morphs. But of course, if you're playing as a clan cat, it doesn't make sense if you're putting these on. But of course, it always looks pretty, so pretty. Along with the hat, I love putting these. Oh, that's too bright, but I love putting these together. They're adorable. The fur hat, in my opinion, is not the best, but you know, you can always put on whatever you want. Now you have the wanderer cloak cuffs, which you can put on, but in my opinion, I like to go to the legs, and I like to put on either the warmers of the holiday set or the holiday set warmers, which are interesting. But I do like putting the holiday set warmers on. I don't know what they're really called, but holiday set. Yeah, just holiday set. And that's what I'm actually going to be using for this morph. I'm just going to be using that, and I'm going to make it a little darker along with the fur. Always make sure, I colored the body. So here's a perfect example of what you can do. Let me finish coloring. Yeah. What you can do is you can go to Color Picker, choose the same color, and then change it. That is a lifesaver instead of trying to look for the color. So now let's move on to ear accessories. I just love the cicada wings. The cicada wings have an effect on me, if you will. An effect. They're pretty, they're simple, they're nice. There's also the monarch earpiece, which are a little more interesting, but I love the cicada wings. They're my favorite. So let's actually go into head, because you can get the eye patch, which is beautiful. I love using it, but I think it's just too much for the morph. Now here we have the pride flag. You can always just decorate it however you want. Any colors if you are part of the family. Oh, that's nice. But if you aren't, you can just use it to make funny colors, just like this. I'm actually not sure what all the flags look like. You can make it black if you like, but you know, whatever you want suits your morph. And here is the final morph that you can get. Now you can also just take off all of the outfits and the leg things just to make it look a little more clanny, like warrior cat instead of like a kitty pet or maybe even a rogue. But here you go. Here's the final product, and I am actually, for this morph, I'm going to put on all the accessories so it looks a little more pretty, you know, a little more gorgeous. But I'm gonna go to outfits, gonna put the cloak and the hat on. Beautiful, wonderful, lovely. Now, here you are going to save it. If you don't have a name ready, that's totally fine. Just put question marks or name ideas or something like that. You can even put a placeholder name. Now, let's go to Rogues and Loaders, because Kitty Pets, no, Rogues and Loaders only has one. So let's go there. Also, the scenery is beautiful. Oh, now here we go. Oh, it's a little bit blurry. Sorry, my thing is not the best. Let's turn off shift lock so we can go into spectator mode. So here is the final product. Pardon my spectator abilities. I don't usually go into spectator mode. But here are they. Here's my beautiful morph. I don't have a name for it yet, of course, but here it is. It's really pretty and it's very simple. You just have to put a few things together. Here is the side views, and here's me grooming myself so you can see a little more action out of my beautiful morph. Now, pardon my skills. I don't really have the best showing off skills like this, but there you go. Here it is, and here is the back view. I'm just adjusting my camera, pardon that. Now here we are. Let me show you the little paws, the toe beans. Oh dear, it's glitching. Oh dear, it's glitching very bad. But as you can try to see, the little paws are wonderful. The tail, the back. I just love it. It's adorable morph. So here we are, and I actually am going to end the video now. So here we are, and I hope you enjoyed this video very much. I appreciate you for watching this long. Thank you very much, and if you would like to see more Warrior Cats, please leave a like down below and comment what type of Warrior Cats video you want to see. Pardon the glitching, but goodbye!